Hello and welcome back, or welcome if this is your first Monday musing. Every Monday I do a video just to chat and say hi. It's very informal, talk about kind of what's going on in my life, what's been going on the channel in the past week, and what's coming up the next week. So this is Monday Musing 18. For this year, I'm doing a video for every single day of the year. This makes this my 126th video of the year, which is just amazing to me. A lot of you are new this week, and that is because Autumn Beckman, she did her 10,000 subscriber giveaway. And if you haven't seen this video yet, or if you don't know who Autumn is, she likes to talk about luxury on a budget. And she reached 10,000 subscribers, and she's doing a giveaway. She is giving away one of my necklaces. It's very similar to this one. This is the Durham, but she's giving away the Raleigh. It's very, very similar. If you haven't checked that out, go check out her video and you can enter to win. I will link that below. Anytime I mention a video in a Monday Musing, I always try to remember to put it below. The other thing that happened this week, or another thing, is Andre did my jewelry style tag, and it was a lot of fun. You know, Andre's just always a lot of fun. So she did that. I will link that below as well. Also, I just want to show you a couple things. A lot of times people ask me about this back here, what this is. If you look at this, so that side is actually the chimney from the downstairs fireplace. There's also an upstairs fireplace. That's the chimney from the downstairs fireplace. But there is something a little more going on back here, and I will show it to you. It's a fish tank. And we'll see if we can find, oh, there are some fish. There are some little fish swimming around. So that is the deal with that structure that is usually behind me, at least when I'm filming in my living room. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is that I kind of lost my mind at a shoe store. As you know from my closet videos, I have a lot of very nice shoes. I have Chanel and Dior and Jimmy Choo and Louis Vuitton and the whole thing, Gucci and everything. What I also do say is you don't have to spend that much money on shoes, and I haven't been lately. I haven't in a long time, because really, the best shoes are usually Italian made. If you spend about $200 to $300 on a handmade Italian leather shoe, you're not going to get a better shoe. You can spend more, but you're not going to get a better shoe. And I found this shoe store in Raleigh, and it is a handmade Italian leather brand. It's called Rangoni, and it's the Rangoni family. It's an Italian family. They have been making shoes since 1937 and actually importing them to the US since the 1940s. They have Amalfi by Rangoni, and then they have Valentina Rangoni, which is the granddaughter of the original founder, and she makes some neat, funky shoes. And this never happens because they only have 8 locations in the US. I mean, they're like in New York and La Jolla and Charleston, and Raleigh has one. That never happens. And I didn't know any of this when I walked into the shoe store. I just walked in and I fell in love with these shoes. Now, I have 2 on my feet now, and they're 2 different shoes. So let me just show these to you. So I have on 2 different ones, and I like them both a lot. This one here on the right is a Valentina Rangoni, and then this one is an Amalfi for Rangoni. And they're just really nice shoes. These are both lower shoes, but I just bought a lot of shoes, lost my mind. I just love them because they're well made, they're handmade, they're stylish, they're different. I just really love them. I may do a haul video and just show you what I bought. I think you can order them online. And I just absolutely fell in love with these shoes. I lost my mind in there. And I was talking to the manager. She asked me what I did, and I told her. And she looked me up, and then she called me later and asked me if I wanted to do a trunk show in her store. Yeah, I want to do that. So I'm going to be there Thursday. If you are in the Raleigh area, the Raleigh, North Carolina area, I will be there Thursday all day. And the store is Rangoni Firenze, which is Rangoni Florence, basically. And that is in Cameron Village. I will be there all day Thursday. And I will have both of my brands there. I will have the Jill Maurer jewelry. I probably won't bring any gold, but I'll have the silver jewelry there. And then I'll also have Maurer Limited. So I'll have some stainless steel jewelry and some bags. So please do drop in if you are in town. And also, if you would like me to do a haul and show you all of the shoes, I think I bought 16 pairs of shoes. Some were on sale, some were not, but I just love them and I recognize them as being the fabulous shoes that they were. So I'm all stocked up now for comfortable, fashionable shoes. I was in TJ Maxx buying some clothing for my son, and they have some pretty interesting makeup. Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. And I wasn't really going to buy this palette because there's a lot of green in it, and there's green in my eyes, and so green is the last thing I want to put on my eyes because I want the green to come out. And so, you know, so you go opposite on the color wheel, and it's better to do purples or burgundies to show off a little bit of green, but here it is. But really there are only 3 green colors, really only 2. One is more blue. It's normally $45. I got it for $19.99. What I will say when you get the makeup at TJ Maxx, this is my first experience with it, is that you really have to look at them. They're all just stacked up there and you have to open the thing because when you open it, you can see that a lot of people have swatched them. Some of them are a mess inside. This one, I could see that nobody had touched. Anyway, for whatever that's worth, if you like makeup and you don't normally go to TJ Maxx, check out your TJ Maxx because they might have that palette right now if that is something that you're interested in. Looking back last week, I did the May birthstone video, which is the emerald. And if May isn't your birthstone and you're not used to my birthstone videos, if you have any interest in emerald, you might want to take a look at that. All of my birthstone videos, I talk about the stones that are for the month, but I really talk about sort of the history and the lore of the stones and whether you can wear them as a ring, how hard they are, how practical they are, that type of thing. So I did talk about that. I also did Autumn's ugly bag tag. So the ugly bags I love. I did that video, which was a lot of fun, and I tagged a few people. And of course, I did do some more jewelry videos. The ones I remember getting the most responses from last week were carat weight versus total carat weight, and also talking about treated gems. Looking forward to next week, I will also do several jewelry videos, of course, and I'm going to do a what's in my bag or what fits for my Speedy 30, which is of course my Kusama, but if you have a Speedy 30 or have been thinking about one, it will be similar to that. I usually use a Samorga purse insert in mine, and so I'm going to show you how I pack it that way, but I'll also take that out and show you what you can fit in it if you don't have a Samorga or don't want to have a Samorga. And I'm also doing the luxury items I regret not buying. So those are the ones that got away. And I was tagged by Tabby Violet to do that, and Caitlin Pulowski started that video. So I will tag all the videos that I mentioned below. You can take a look at those. As a reminder, this Sunday coming up is Mother's Day. So I just wanted to remind you of that. I also want to ask the question of the week, and I apologize last week that I didn't do the question of the week. You may remember last week I was talking about it had been a weekend of ups and downs. It was my birthday, and I had just come back from a funeral. So I was a little discombobulated. It was just a weekend of ups and downs, and I totally forgot to do the question of the week. Since I shared 2 places that I found to be interesting, one, the discovery of the Italian shoes. The other was the discovery of makeup that I like in an unusual location, TJ Maxx. So the question of the day is there something unusual that you like to buy that a lot of people don't know about? Or is there an unusual place that you like to get things that we may not think of, like getting makeup at TJ Maxx? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if you like this video or any of my videos, please like and share, and please do subscribe. You know I love seeing you, and I would love to see you here again tomorrow. Until then.